Visit us on the web at www.coolwavepictures.com/radio.
Wavelength Radio presents Happy Hour with Cameron Cooper.
Come together right now over me.
Hello, this is Cameron Cooper with Wavelength Radio. You are listening to Happy Hour with Cameron Cooper. It is 7 p.m. on Wednesday night. We are live. Thank you, listeners, for being out there. Tonight we've got a great new show. You just heard it. It's Brian McKenzie with McKenzie Show. It started at 6 p.m., kicking off every live Wednesday nights. And coming up after me at 8 o'clock is the Patrick Adams Show, followed by at 9 o'clock, the Round Table with the Cameron Cooper, Patrick Adams, and producer Charles Peterson. Get ready for that. That'll be interesting, I'm sure. Now, I'm not going to beat a dead horse to death. I'm talking about SB 1070, folks. This is July 28th. Is it not, producer?
Yep.
Okay. July 28th, SB 1070 went live and active today, just like our radio show. So I guess our radio show and SB 1070 went live at the same time. So I don't know if that's good or bad. But just to hit on that, the judge blocked the worst parts of the bill. And the rest is going to be found out along the way. Call us at 877-835-1937. I need to learn to look at my screen, folks, because that was telling me about 5 minutes ago to tell you that. Once again, back to SB 1070. This was a very substantial element in the Phoenix history and in the federal laws that I think other states will be following. So this is pretty significant. I think our judge, our judge that was residing on this case made the most predictable outcome, which was walk right down the middle and make everybody happy. It's too controversial. You've got the feds and the state on each side of you. What are you going to do? You value your judgeship. Our governor, hopefully she values her judge or her governorship. What are you going to do? You're going to try to keep everybody happy, but you want to get your agenda on the plate as well. So I think they did the best they could. You know, one step at a time, folks. Don't anybody get pissed off. This takes time. It's a sticky, messy issue. I'm not being a dead horse. I'm done with SB 1070. Thank you. All right. But going back to the SB 1070, we've got a new movie coming out here. I believe it debuts in August. And it is a Robert Rodriguez movie. And fantastic. I'm sure I saw the trailer. If you can Google it and YouTube it, you'll see it too. Machete. And it's a pockmarked face guy with long hair, Mexican. He usually plays a real badass, and he usually plays secondary roles. But all of a sudden he gets this big ass part. Okay, I don't know if it has anything to do with the SB 1070 or not, but please see Machete. I am one angry Mexican. Brrr. Boom, 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 boom. Ow! All right, I don't know what that means, but stay tuned. See Machete in theaters near you. Maybe preferably a Harkins. We love Dan Harkins. All right, moving on with my show here, folks. A little bit of news. Bringing the tone down. In the news, Beverly Hills painter, and I don't mean like an artistic painter. I mean like a guy that paints your walls in your house. All right, carpenter, painter, that kind of thing. Okay, Rick, if I can say his name right, Norsigian. He went to a swap meet, yard sale, something like that, diver dumpsting. I don't know where he got this shit. But he came up with some glass negatives, 65 of them, of Ansel Adams photography. And Ansel Adams, if you know, he is a renowned photographer. black and whites, does the Yosemite art, and his photography sells for millions. He is just like a Rembrandt in today's market. All right, this guy, he found these. He had them appraised. He's had them for a few years, and he got some advice, and people checked him out, and they think that maybe he's got the real deal. He's got some Ansel Adams glass negatives from some stuff from the negatives. And they're supposedly had them appraised with a great appraiser that knows this kind of artistic value. $200 million. He paid $15 for them, folks, and he possibly could get $200 million if they can evaluate them to be true Ansel Adams glass negatives. Give us a call now. The phone number is 877-835-1937. I am Cameron Cooper with Happy Hour. Stay tuned. We'll be back with you in a minute.
You're listening to Wavelength Radio from Cool Wave Pictures.
Visit us on the web at www.coolwavepictures.com/radio.
Wavelength Radio presents Happy Hour with Cameron Cooper.
Come together right now. Over me.
This is Cameron Cooper with Happy Hour. You're listening to Wavelength Radio. Please give us a call at 877-835-1937. I would like my Aunt Jean to call in tonight. She called in 3 years ago, 2007, when we first broadcast this station. Love you, Aunt Jean. I hope you're listening. I talked to my dad. He said he was going to give you the message, so I hope he did. And going on with my show, we have a little local thing I'd like to talk about here. Coming up here, don't miss the annual Home and Garden Show at the University of Phoenix Stadium, August 6th, 7th, and 8th. If you like that kind of thing, if you're buying those foreclosed homes out there and renovating them, getting them all ready, if you're going to like live in them, sell them, or whatever, go visit the annual Home and Garden Show. Get some ideas, because it's going to help you. It's all about presentation, folks. All right. I'm done with the Machete movie, which you guys are going to see. I'm done with 1070. And coming up here in about, what time is it? It is about 7:15 Phoenix time. And in about 10 minutes, we are going to bring on Chris and Cody from the Chris and Cody Show. Actually, it's the Life and Times of Chris and Cody that will be airing live every Thursday at what time, producer?
8 p.m.
8 p.m. I'm looking for that to see if I should have seen it somewhere, but I didn't. Life and Times with Chris and Cody at 8 p.m. on Thursdays, live only. Reruns will be played 24/7. If you miss a broadcast, just plug into your computer, laptop, and hear the reruns if you miss something. If you tried to call in, and we will call you back.
No, call back.
You know, if you tried to call in, I stand corrected. If you tried to call in, call us back. This is the first day of broadcasting, and we are working out our situation with the 800 number. And if you try to call in, call us back, and we'll get you on the air. We appreciate your calls, and we appreciate our listening audience. This is Cameron Cooper with Happy Hour. And moving on. In the news, and this is local news, folks. So if you're in Wichita, if you're in Indianapolis or California, if you're listening to us from there, that's fine. But I want to plug a little bit of local news here. Flagstaff, we're in Phoenix here, folks, actually Tempe. But in Flaggstaff, which is about an hour or 2 hours north of us here, A body was found, and the police have identified him as a 45-year-old Irvin Yazzie of the Navajo Nation. Okay, Yazzie's remains were found in some trees near the railroad tracks south of J.C. Penney's store in Flagstaff. Now, this is very specific here in the news, folks. Let me reread that. All right. Irvin Yazzie, of the Navajo Nation, Yazzie's remains were found in some trees near the railroad tracks just south of J.C. Penney's store in Flagstaff. Why that's so specific for them to put that in the news, I don't know, but I think you will find. Now, the police are still investigating as to the cause and manner of his death, but they are unsure if the 5 empty bottles of whiskeys, that were around the body, had anything to do with it. Our fathers were once great warriors. Are you tuning me out? Our fathers were once great warriors. You got any spare change? Okay, his body was found just south of J.C. Penney's store in Flagstaff. If you know anything about this case, please call the Flaggstaff police station and let them know. And if you know anything about the 5 empty bottles of whiskey that were found around the guy's body, please let them know about that too. All right, moving on. I think I just beat a dead horse. Our fathers were once great warriors. Give me some spare change. All right, in the news, Amazon.com introduced a new cut price on their Kindle with Wi-Fi, and that is to compete with the Apple iPad. If you are familiar with the Apple iPad, I was in the store here maybe a week ago. I was in there previous to that, maybe 3 weeks before that. I love the Apple iPad. Fantastic. It's very impressive. You can pull up YouTube and Google stuff, and it's very interesting. You can read books. It's a very interesting item. It looks about the size of a notepad. It's thin. It's crispy. And it's $499. Thank you, Apple. But I think probably for you people that like all the applications that it offers, it is. Please give us a call at 877-835-1937. This is Cameron Cooper with Happy Hour. And going back to this Amazon.com, all right, they just introduced a new Kindle with Wi-Fi, but theirs is really a little bit more along the lines of for readers that like to do book reads. Okay, so it doesn't have all the bells and whistles that the iPad does from Apple. Listen to the price. Amazon.com, Kindle with Wi-Fi, $139. Apple iPad, excuse me, $499. Very impressive item. I've had it in my hands. I've used it. I love it. So if I haven't seen this this Kindle with Wi-Fi, but if it can compare and do the things that you like for $139, go for it. So I think what happened basically, Amazon.com CEO Jeff Bezos, he basically today came out in the news and just said, fuck you to Apple's Steve Jobs. I've got something better and cheaper. So that's my opinion. Charles Peterson is our technical expert here at Wavelength Radio. I'm sure he'll be bringing this topic up, possibly. We're going to wrap it up here in just a second and play a song, and we'll come back and introduce Chris and Cody from the Chris and Cody Life and Times. This is Cameron Cooper with Happy Hour.
You're listening to Wavelength Radio from Cool Wave Pictures.
The visit us on the web at www.coolwavepictures.com/radio.
Wavelength Radio presents Happy Hour with Cameron Cooper.
Come together right now over me.
Hey, this is Cameron Cooper. I'm back with Happy Hour. This is Wavelength Radio. Give us a call, 877-835-1937. All right, guys, thanks for listening. We appreciate our listening audience. And coming up here in the next hour at 8 o'clock is the Patrick Adams Show. Patrick, I love you. I look forward to your show. I want to be a guest on it. That's how much I love your show. And then coming up after that at 9 o'clock is the Round Table with Charles Peterson, Patrick Adams, and Cameron Cooper, myself. In the studio, we've got Chris and Cody, and they will be airing live on Wavelength Radio every Thursday at 8 p.m. And we have them in the studio now. Patrick, Chris and Cody, thanks for being here. Give us a shout. That sounded like Led Zeppelin.
No, I just wanted to say before I even go off into this interview, it's a fucking 160 degrees outside, and anyone knows me. I'm fat. I have a little bit of a weight problem.
It's true.
Chris will back me up on this. And it's fucking hot out, and I'm wearing these jeans, and they're fucking hot, so I'm doing this interview in my underwear. So if we have live watchers right now, you're blessed because I don't have a button on these boxers, and you might see my dong. And I wear Magnums if you guys have been listening to the show, so it's kind of big.
Okay, like I was telling my listening audience before censorship, you might want to start censoring, folks. I have no idea what's going to happen. All right, I understand that from the breaks outside that it's awfully hot and humid outside here in Phoenix. I think it's about 109 degrees.
It's like 150. It's ridiculous.
It's really hot. The air's not blowing too much. We got about 100% humidity. It's probably worse than Florida, because Florida is a little bit cooler than here. Maybe, I don't know. But we also have with the Chris and Cody pack. We've got Chris there. That was Cody you were just listening to with the sweaty ass. So in the boxers, which getting ready to show his dong. But we've got Chris here too, his cohort. Chris, good evening. What would you like to say to the audience tonight?
I am Cody's cohort. That is true. It's definitely hot here. I'm a little skinnier, so I think I can handle a little better. However, I have no AC in my car, so yeah, I'm sure you can all feel for me on that one.
Yeah, fucking brilliant radio. Anyways, I'm gonna steal from him just for a second. You had asked me a question earlier.
I asked you a question?
Not on the show. You asked me where your shorts were, and I just want to give a little backstory about that.
Now, I'm talking about swimming shorts that I loaned you last night to go to the pool at the Hilton where Elias works at.
That was your first mistake.
Yeah, so you let me borrow those shorts, and we were
$50, folks. I paid for these.
Oh,
he's gonna be pissed.
even better.
He's gonna be pissed. So we'll take the fucking caller.
No, I want to hear this story.
Take the call.
No, we got a caller?
Yeah.
Caller, go ahead. This is Cameron Cooper with the Happy Hour. Glad you called. How can I help you?
Caller, go ahead. This is Cameron Cooper with the...
Go ahead, caller.
Hung up.
Okay, caller hung up. All right. I don't know if the callers are actually hanging up because this happened on the last broadcast with Brian.
We'll tell him we'll block their number if they keep doing it.
If you are calling and hanging up, we will block your number. If you're calling and can't get through, please let us know, and we will fix the problem. And we will email you.
So they need to email us.
Please email us and let us know that you had a technical problem. I apologize, folks. This is our first live night back after 2007, so it's been 3 years. So we will work these kinks out. If we are accidentally cutting people off on the live call-ins, I apologize for that, number one. If you are hanging up on me, go fuck yourself. All right. Now, back to Chris and Cody from the Life and Times of the Chris and Cody Show that will be airing on Thursdays at 8 p.m. I have Chris and Cody in the studio. Now, Chris, you just followed up with something about Chris's shorts, but now don't we want to talk about more than...
No, we're talking about
We're
your
talking about
shorts.
your shorts that
Last
you
night,
loaned Cody.
you let me borrow shorts to go swimming.
I don't know that I want them back. I may
Hilton.
give you ownership.
And what had happened was, I was, like we came back, we were drinking the whole night. I came back and I got in my car to leave. And I was driving, and I was...
Do we have a caller?
Yep, go for it.
Caller, go ahead. You're live.
Yo, what up? This is Patrick Adam. Am I loud and clear? I'm on my way, dude. I might be a little late, though.
Yes, Patrick, you are live. Thank you for calling, man. So I thought we had technical difficulties. So that just tells me that we had somebody hanging up, calling and hanging up because you got through. If Patrick Adam can get through on my show here, Cameron Cooper with Happy Hour, debuting 7 p.m. on Wednesdays. Patrick, thanks for calling. Buddy, you're on your way?
We got a new call on.
Hello?
We got a new caller.
Yes, hello?
Yes, yeah, you're with Cameron Cooper on Happy Hour.
Yeah, sorry. I just tried to call. My phone died.
Oh, I apologize for that. No problem, buddy. I just was wondering what the difficulties were. We're working through some issues here. But thanks for calling. What do you got to say tonight?
Oh, I just wanted to give a shout out to Chris and Cody that I heard the show. They're awesome. And keep up the good work, guys.
Well, I appreciate that. Now, did you know these guys, or have you seen them in the industry?
Yeah, I've seen them around.
Now, I know both of these guys do some film work. I know I had back years ago, I had Cody Everett on my show, Short Films and a Drink, and he was debuting one of his shorts that he had done. And Chris was also on the show. Now, have you done any work with these guys, or are you just a fan?
Oh, just a fan. I heard the show, and I thought it was really funny, and can't wait to hear more, guys.
Yeah, that's fantastic. I'm sure they appreciate that. Now, like I said, tomorrow night, coming up Thursday at 8 p.m., Chris and Cody, the Life and Times of Chris and Cody, will be airing at 8 p.m., so please stay tuned, and thanks for calling. What was your name?
I've been hearing the ads, and I'll definitely make sure to listen in.
Did you want to give your name tonight?
Yeah, Steve.
Steve, do these guys know you?
No, I don't know. They may.
Okay, that's fine. Well, listen, thanks for listening, Steve. And I'm assuming you're probably local here in Tempe or Phoenix. So we got a new caller. Caller, hello. Thanks for calling. How can I help you?
Hi.
Hello.
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 How much for the dog?
How much for the dog?
How much for the dog? Yeah.
From Juno.
Oh, you're watching. See, I don't have that in front of me. You're watching the live feed. That is Juno. That is the dog of the producer, Charles Peterson, and the dog is never for sale. Juno's fantastic. She's got one brown eye, one blue eye. She is a Siberian Husky, and her name is Juno. And it is actually spelled Juno, just because it's easier for people to recall. But she's actually sort of named after Juneau, Alaska.
Technically, wouldn't she have two brown eyes?
No, she's got one brown eye and one blue eye.
Think about it.
How can you get technical with a dog eye? I don't know. Hello?
Brown eye is another word for asshole.
What's your name?
My name's Cameron Cooper. What's yours?
Your name's Cameron Cooper? No, my name's Cameron Cooper, buddy.
Cameron is Alliance, man. What's up?
All right. We're going to go ahead and disconnect from this caller because I think he's a fucking asshole. All right. Thanks for calling, jackass. All right. Moving on with my interview with Chris and Cody.
I'd like to finish this.
guys, tell me something else about what are you guys going to be doing on your show?
Well,
Tell me, you get a format, right? What's going to happen on Thursday at 8 tomorrow?
Thursday at 8 tomorrow is pretty much just going to be me and him bullshitting like it was the first time. That's pretty much what we do. But I'm going to say this: the following week, so not this Thursday, but the next Thursday, we're going to have Lesbo Power Hour. We're going to have lesbians on air with us in the studio. Real lesbians. We're going to have them in the studio with us.
Fantastic. So, are you guys going to be a little bit outrageous, like Howard Stern? How he does his outrageous stuff.
I want to put us in.
Yeah, I don't want to promise.
I don't want to do that. We're just going to be ourselves, and that's what's our driving force.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, no one's ever mentioned this now, but just so you know, folks, difference from 2007 and 2010 is now we have a live video stream for you guys to look at on coolwavepictures.com. Look it up, coolwavepictures.com, and you will see a live video stream, and you can see in studio and see us broadcasting. Now, if these guys are on live video stream and they've got lesbians in here doing some weird kinky stuff, I don't know. I think I'm going to need to censor myself if I need to censor anybody on my show, because I like to keep my show pretty clean, folks. Anyway, let me see what you think. Give us a call, 877-835-1937.
Cameron.
This is Cameron Cooper with Happy Hour.
Cameron, you know what happened to your shorts?
Yeah, I'd like to know what happened to your shorts.
Are we going to break?
You're listening to Wavelength Radio from Cool Wave Pictures.
Visit us on the web at www.coolwavepictures.com/radio.
Wavelength Radio presents Happy Hour with Cameron Cooper.
Come together right now over me.
Hello, this is Cameron Cooper with Happy Hour. You're listening to Wavelength Radio. Give us a call, 877-835-1937. And tonight we have in the studio actor in, what is that? Is it Robert Rodriguez? Producer, Machete? Who's the producer of that show?
Robert Rodriguez.
Robert Rodriguez, yes. In the studio tonight we have the lead actor. What is his name? Danny Trejo. Yes, from Machete. Now he's here to tell us something about the SB 1070. Trejo, would you like to interject something?
Trejo would like to interject something. Go ahead. I want to hear that pants story.
Yes, I am very upset with that 1070. So I don't like it very much. It's no bueno.
Now, I thought you were like an angry Mexican. You didn't sound like an angry Mexican. You sound like a very drunk Chinese girl. Can I hear who is this guy? Robert Trejo? Can I hear Robert Trejo? Danny Trejo. Excuse me, Danny Trejo from Robert Rodriguez. Machete. I am an angry Mexican. All right, I want to hear that guy. Can I hear him?
I really can't do a Mexican impression. I'm pretty bad. But
I gathered that.
So I go with this, and me love you long time.
You know, I'm not talking like from the Philippines. I'm talking from Mexican. Hello?
I'm gonna pass that one over to Chris.
Chris, can you do an angry Mexican for me? Danny Trejo?
No. No.
Okay. These guys will be on tomorrow, Thursday at 8 p.m. Let's see if you can stump the Chris and Cody show, because I just stumped them tonight on my show. This is Cameron Cooper with Happy Hour, and we need an impersonator of Danny Trejo, the angry Mexican, from Machete. Airing in August at a theater near you. Go see at Harkins, Dan Harkins, the guy that leaves his dog in the car.
Do you know what happened to your shorts or no?
Oh, yes, I do want to know what happened to my shorts. What happened to my shorts? I loaned this guy my shorts last night to go to the jacuzzi pool at the Hilton, where Elias Castillo works, and great actor. Google him on YouTube and find anything like De Niro or Al Pacino. Fantastic actor. We love you, Elias, if you're listening tonight, buddy. Tell us about that, Cody.
Well, we started drinking and as soon as I got here, and we just kept on going and kept on drinking. And I believe we have a caller now. Caller, go ahead.
Hello, caller. Can you hear me?
Oh my God! This is the angry Mexican, man. This is the Danny Trejo.
I'm sorry?
Hey, man, this is the angry Mexican, Danny Trejo, man. I got my machete, man. I'm the angry Mexican you requested, man.
Oh, well, Danny, thanks for calling tonight, man. Are you angry about the SB 1070, Danny? Do you feel like farting some of those beans out that you've been eating? Oh, Danny, Danny just did you hang up on me? Okay, he's done. All right. I guess that's all he wanted to say. But if you are an angry Mexican, if you are like Danny from Machete, I am an angry Mexican. If you are angry about the SB 1070, please give me a call, 877-835-1937. This is Cameron Cooper with Happy Hour. I want to discuss this. We've got about 3 more minutes for a caller to call in, voice your opinion on the SB 1070. We have got in the studio Chris and Cody from What Happened? I am Machete, an angry Mexican. This is Cameron Cooper. Give us a call.
You're short.
Let's hear that story.
Oh,
before we get a caller.
So
we don't have a caller. Anyway, we're going to talk to Cody about my shorts.
I'm gonna
that I
spit
loaned
it
him.
out real quick. It's basically what happened was we had been drinking all day. We went to the jacuzzi. We had been drinking all night, all fucking night. And what happened was we drove back. Charles drove us back. He wasn't drinking, and I felt fine. I felt great. I get in my car, turn on my GPS, start driving. I get about halfway home, and I'm like, fuck, I'm getting car sick. What the hell? This is crazy. Never happened to me before. So I'm there, and I'm like, all right, well, there's an exit coming up. I'm gonna pull off on this exit. So as I'm on the ramp and getting on this exit, I puke all over myself. Like, I mean, projectile vomit all over myself. And it got on the shorts.
Did you just say exit or Mexican?
Projectile is what I said, but but I puked all over my fucking self, and just I reeked, and I had to walk in my house. I woke up my whole family. It was bad. It was just a bad situation. But that's why your shorts aren't here, because I'm washing them, because I puked on them.
Well, what I think is funny is that you needed a GPS system to find your way home.
Yeah, well, fuck, I don't know these roads. God damn it, I just moved here, like, back here, you know? Like, I didn't live on this fucking side of town. East Mesa, or Mesa, the east side. I didn't live on it, you know? I live on the west
So
side.
you not only got dingleberries in your shorts, you got puke, projectile vomit all over them.
Oh, dude, all over my hand. I had to drive with one hand, too, because I tried to stop it with my hand. That never fucking works either.
No, that just makes it worse, because then it just fucking ricochets off
Oh,
everything.
dude, it fucking went all over my car seat. I had to clean my car today. My car smelled like fucking vomit. It was bad.
Oh my god, that's gotta be
It was like in the heat,
Yeah,
like
oh,
baking
yeah,
and
it's
shit.
baking.
Oh my god, it was
boiling
bad.
vomit.
It smelled like Dan Harkin's dog in his car.
If I was that dog, I would have taken a fat shit right on the fucking floorboard.
We've got a new caller. Caller, talk to me. This is Cameron Cooper with the Happy Hour. What can I do for you?
Well, you know, you guys are making fun of the Mexicans all the time. It pisses me off. Do you know that Cody, he likes the Mexican prostitutes?
because there's always got the like the bargain, you know, because he can make a deal. So he's not mad about the 70s. He likes the little Chicano lady. You know he does. You know what he says to me? He says, "Bring me the little Chicano ladies, and I will make love to them because they are such a good bargain." And that's why I think we should open up the borders, because if we open up the borders, everybody gets a bargain on pussy. You know, that's the reason. And you know, and I know, everybody knows. Everybody knows. Pussy make a world go round. Okay. So, you guys stop the shit on the close the border stuff, and you guys open up the border and pussy for everybody, and that's what I say. Good night.
All right. Well, listen. Thank you, caller, for your comments. We like to have a lot of humor on the show here with the Happy Hour with Cameron Cooper, but we also want to address serious issues, and we want to make fun of ourselves. And we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here. Coming up here, folks, we've got Patrick Adam coming up at 8 o'clock. Please stay tuned. Call in to the Patrick Adam Show, 877-835-1937. This is Cameron Cooper with Happy Hour. Thank you, Chris and Cody from the Chris and Cody Life and Times. Thank you. This is Cameron Cooper.
You're listening to Wavelength Radio from Cool Wave Pictures.